Welcome back to Pokemon Crystal as part of the Month of Extra series. In the last episode, we did the Bill's Grandfather side quest, which we're almost done with. I actually have this with me, which is hopefully going to be a Pichu, which will get you the Thunderstone. Just wanted to show that off. Then we also did another Ruins of the Alph puzzle with the Water Stone, and caught the legendary diving Pokemon Lugia. Now in this episode, we're going to head back to the Tin Tower because there's something waiting for us there. To complete this, to get Ho-Oh, in gold, you just need the Rainbow Wing, which you get from defeating the Radio Tower in Goldenrod City. In silver, you get it from the man in Pewter City. But in Crystal, it's a little bit different. You have to catch the 3 legendary beasts. And then you have to talk to one of these men who will actually give you the Rainbow Wing. Let's see. It says it right there. The Tin Tower shook. A Pokemon must have returned to the top. 2 towers, 2 Pokemon, but when one burned down, both Pokemon flew away, never to return. And you? Please do go on. I guess it must be later on in the Tin Tower, because there's someone who will give you the Rainbow Wing. To do this, you will need to defeat the Elite Four. In Crystal, you will need to defeat the Elite Four, catch all 3 legendary beasts for this to happen. In Gold, I believe you could just come here whenever you want, as long as you have the Rainbow Wing with you. And here's the Tin Tower. I believe you want to talk to this man. This will protect you. Take it. And you get the Rainbow Wing. There we go. Now we've got it. Now go on. And now we are inside the Tin Tower. And we are basically going to be climbing these floors. I believe there's some Pokemon here, so you do want to buy some Super Repels. I've got a whole bunch of more Ultra Balls. I'm going to switch that around, so I'm on the Ultra Balls section. I'm going to move my Max Repels. Oh look, I have Super Repels and Max Repels. So that's good, and I'm not using one. Why am I not using one? Okay, and I'm also going to speed this up with another song, because this is 10 floors and I don't have anything to talk to for 10 floors. Also because we're almost done with Crystal. Like I said in this episode, we're just going to do the get the Pokemon here that is set to roost on top of the Tin Tower, and then the Ruins of Alph. So without further ado, let's speed this up. And you should also know that I don't know the Tin Tower very well, so just like the World Islands. But either way, let's begin. here we are, the top of the Tin Tower. Quickly save, make last necessary adjustments to your team, and like I said, I have tons of Ultra Balls. I've got that, and I've got a Master Ball if I need to. And let me check who I got in the front. I have Gengar. Let me just check the status of my egg here. Close to hatching. I've got a pretty good team here to go. Got Executor in case I need 4 more Hypnosis, but Executor might be taken down with some other moves. But I saved. This is the last legendary Pokemon. Last legendary Pokemon that you can get legally, but if you were in Japan, not the point. But either way, let's do this. This is the legendary Ho-Oh, level 60, and kind of like Lugia, level 60 here, 40 in gold, 70 in crystal. You want to use the same tactics here. Ho-Oh is fire and flying type. This is the last of the legendary Pokemon. Like I said, you want all 3 legendary beasts before you can catch Ho-Oh, at least in crystal. So let's do this. And that wasn't so bad, actually, going up the Tin Tower. I mean, I got stuck in one room going around and around and around, and it took me like 5 minutes. I don't think I'll actually cut it out, because I finished the rest of the Tin Tower pretty easily. There's lots of items. I didn't realize there was tons of items in the Tin Tower. But I got to only pick up a full Restore and a Ultra Ball. Everything else was kind of unnecessary since I already have a lot of Hyper Potions and full Restores and things like that. Let's not kill this thing. This thing is still fast asleep. This thing is still good. We're gonna do a Nightshade that should chip it down, and then the next turn it'll probably wake up, attack us, and then I can use a Hypnosis. Oh, nervous there. Okay, didn't wake up, but I'll probably have to use a Hypnosis. And the next turn, let's begin. Ultra Balls. I've got 26 of them. I had 25, but I found one in the Tin Tower. Let's begin. Ooh, okay. 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 Oh, yeah. I forgot this thing was equipped with Recover. I don't have its movesets like I normally would, so let's Hypnosis. And Nightshade again. And similar to Lugia, I've never ever once caught Ho-Oh. Also because, especially in Crystal, because I mean chasing down those legendary beasts is a pain. It's quite the challenge. As you saw, it took me like 4 or 5 days to actually do it all. But Suicune is pretty easy since it's kind of part of the main story. Except I think you only have 1 chance to catch Suicune. Did I just switch it with nothing? Okay, Ultra Ball. Oh! Close, that was close, that was close. And I don't have any Great Balls or Lure Balls or Pokeballs to joke around with this time. This time it's serious. This time it is Ultra Balls all the way. So let's do this. Ooh, Sunny Day. While Lugia would know, Rain Dance, this thing knows Sunny Day, so it's kind of like the opposite, and, it's its powerful move would be Fire Blast. It's not its most powerful move, but I mean, it's one of its powerful moves. And now there's probably something that I should talk about. There's a legend in Ekrutik City that says that there was 2 towers, the Brass Tower and the Tin Tower. Ho-Oh was set to roost on top of the Tin Tower, and, according to legend, I should probably put this thing back to sleep, Lugia was to roost on top of the Brass Tower. Now, I believe this is correct. The Brass Tower was like the awakening and the birth of new Pokemon, and the Tin Tower was the resting place of Pokemon. This also can be seen in the Hoenn region with the Cave of Origin in Mount Pyre, so that's kind of like Hoenn's version of the Brass Tower and Tin Tower. Anyway, when that fire happened in the Brass Tower, Lugia left and basically went to rest in the Whirl Islands, and Ho-Oh brought those 3 Pokemon, which many presume, and I could possibly see it, the Jolteon, the Vaporeon, and the Flareon, and made them Raikou, Suicune, and Entei, and Ho-Oh fled, never to be seen again. That's why you have to catch the 3 legendary beasts, the Rainbow Wing, and be here, and I think it's a really cool legend, and it's really cool that they started bringing legends into the main storyline of Pokemon. So, yeah. And like in Heart Gold and Soul Silver, Ho-Oh is essential to the storyline, like Lugia is the essential storyline to Soul Silver. Sorry, I was waiting there to see if it was going to get caught. Ho-Oh is essential to Heart Gold. And I really, really loved Heart Gold and Soul Silver. They were really good. They kept the... I mean, yeah, they changed the storyline. Wait a second. I have to check something really quickly. Okay, I'm sorry, I just really had to go check something. It was actually raining. It's raining. And I don't know if you could actually hear it from my window and from my roof. The pounding of the rain. It's a really good rain right now, and I realized I have to put this thing back to sleep. Oh, I'm running out of Hypnosis size. Anyway, it's a really good rain. Wow, that's powerful. Oh no. Okay, I'm gonna have to try a different method of getting this thing, because sleeping was my best method. Executor knows Hypnosis. Unfortunately, it knows Gust and Fire Blast, which means it could possibly take out Executor in 1 hit, unlike Gengar. And Hypnosis does like to miss a lot. Okay, please don't take Executor out in 1 hit. I need to get at least another Hypnosis. Okay, that's not so bad. Oh no. Hypnosis, why would you use Recover? You're fully healed. Hypnosis, and let's start attacking this thing with Psychic. Because really, I mean, that's all I could do. I could use Leech Seed, but I don't really want to chance that when I get its health really low, so... yeah. I don't know what this thing's catch rate is. It's probably... I don't think it's really low. I don't think it has the lowest catch rate. But I know it's pretty up there because it's a legendary Pokemon. Okay, good, fast asleep. I can use a Psychic, and then possibly try to use an Ultra Ball on this thing. In my opinion, I see Ho-Oh as stronger than Lugia, but I'm not going to get into that whole debate of which one is better, because, I mean, there's tons of debates like that. Blastoise over Charizard, Ho-Oh over Lugia, Kyogre over Groudon, Dialga, Palkia, Zekrom, Reshiram. It's like, just let's not get into that. Let's not get into that. It's just, in my opinion, Ho-Oh is stronger, even though Lugia has Hydro Pump for Ho-Oh. Man, this thing is not getting caught. I wouldn't mind using my Master Ball on this thing. I just really want to catch it in an Ultra Ball. I wouldn't mind because there's nothing else that you need your Master Ball for. And Ho seems to be giving me quite a challenge here. Recover. Man, that rain is coming down pretty good. Pretty good. And use recover again. Man, this rain is really coming down good. First it was just like a little nothing rain, and then it got bigger, and now it's bigger, and I can really hear it. But you know what? I'm not here to talk about the rain. I'm here to talk about catching Ho-Oh, which I might need to cut a lot of this video because Fire Blast Executor is definitely down now. Alright, the next thing I will do is Dragonite. Oh, it sounded like the rain kind of calmed down. Let's do Thunder Wave. Paralyze is kind of the next best thing to sleep, in my opinion. Because, I don't know. Try Dragon Breath. I know that's not going to do a lot, but at least that's good. And it won't. It's a fixed amount of damage, so... Oh, maybe I need to try Whirlwind. Whirlwind! Waterfall. Maybe I need to try Waterfall, because the sunlight is still strong. I forgot I had leftovers on this thing. Okay, sunlight faded, but I'm gonna try to use this... No, Waterfall. Extreme Speed. I really don't want to chance Waterfall. And then let's use a Dragon Breath, which will do 40 damage. Perfect. Recover. Alright, time for some more Ultra Balls. And the last Ultra Ball before I am forced to use my Master Ball. The last Ultra Ball, which means I did not have to use a Master Ball at all for any of the legendary Pokemon. Didn't think that was gonna happen. I was for sure thought I was going to have to use my Master Ball for that. But this is the last of the legendaries. Technically there's Celebi, but you can't get her in the American version. So Ho-Oh, the rainbow Pokemon, it will reveal itself before a pure-hearted trainer by shining its bright rainbow-colored wings. And What are you calling me for? Thanks for using my storage system. That last Pokemon you sent filled your box up. You'll have to switch boxes if you want to catch more Pokemon. Really? Really? You call me for that? I really like this area in Heart Gold, really, because it's like more of the top of the tower. It looks like more like a top of a tower. But actually, I want to see where we're actually located. We're in Tin Tower, but I don't think I can use an escape rope up here. Let's see. I don't think I can, but yeah, I can't use it up here. So let's just go back in here and use the escape rope in here and head outside of the Tin Tower. I wonder if anybody has anything to say to me about catching the legendary Pokemon. Oh, look, it's Yucine. I knew it. I knew you'll get to see the Pokemon of Rainbow Colors, Junior. It happened just as I envisioned. My research isn't bad, I might say. I'm going to keep studying Pokemon to become a famous Pokemaniac. That's good to know. When the legendary Pokemon appeared, they struck terror in those who saw their rise, and some even took to futile attacks. The legendary Pokemon, knowing their own power, fled, ignoring the frightened people. And now we've got them. What do you have to say? The legendary Pokemon are said to embody 3 powers. You said that like the first time we spoke to you, so goodbye. Anyway, we did it. We've caught every single legendary Pokemon, and none had to use a Master Ball at all. Now, like I said, we're not done. There's 2 more little quick, tiny little things that I want to do. The Ruins of Alph, which you may be wondering, why are you doing it now? You could have done it a long time ago. Well, no, there was something that you particularly needed that we just got. And let's check on the status of our egg here. I wish this thing would hatch already. And let's check our Pokedex. And let's go back to the new Pokedex. Nope, I want to see that. And scroll all the way down to the bottom, where we will see that we've caught all of the legendary Pokemon. We caught Raikou, the Thunder Pokemon, Entei, the Volcano Pokemon, Suicune, the Aurora Pokemon, and these 2 missing spots are just the evolutions of a Larvitar, so don't think they're anything else. Lugia, the Diving Pokemon, and Ho-Oh, the Rainbow Pokemon. So, now I will meet you at the Ruins of Alph for the last thing ever that we'll do in Crystal. Well, that and getting the Thunderstone from Bill's grandfather, which I just wanted to show. But yeah, I'll meet you there for the last thing. And it's in this episode, so don't think it's not in this episode. Don't think I'm leaving it to another episode. I just gotta save and do stuff. I'll meet you there.